would it make a hard left like that? That's a hard left. All right, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. And if you haven't guessed, we're going to do some serious analysing again on the live stream. No camera, all about the UAPs. And if you just saw that last clip, that was an amazing capture from yesterday, and it was just phenomenal. And for anyone that's like, come on, Rob, that's fluff, I'm going to explain to you what seed fluff looks like and why that's completely different. I set out a challenge that I still issue to this day to people, and that's just to film the skies. If you're in a prevalent area, you don't know until you start filming, and you can capture them. I guarantee if you put in enough, little bit of time and effort on mobile phones, landscape, 20% you will capture. And I've been doing it on the live stream every day now for the last 4.5, 5 weeks. So yeah, please check out the live streams, like and subscribe as always. It's free to do. Support the public's evidence, support me, support disclosure. We don't need the officials to tell us these things are real. We can literally film the skies and tell everyone ourselves. It's that simple. And we're going to start off today with this one, taken from the Samsung S22. Thank you, Gordon, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. 2 days ago, 4th of the 4th, 2025, taken from the usual spot. And this is becoming like a very well-known image right now, like on the channel. We're seeing this all the time, right? We've got loads of stuff to go over. Thank you, Jody, for your hard work. This is a members-only video, this one, and asked members to go through it. And Jody and Tim have been going at it. And you've been doing really well, guys. Check this out. Don't forget to use the double dots here. Press shift and your double dot button. Oh, look out. So just as the object passes, there's another one that's closer up. And you can see this is a hockey puck with a bit of plasma coming off it here and there. Makes it look like it's got wings, but I can assure you it's not. There you go. Nice white jet of plasma there. Where does it come from? Well, I can guarantee you it comes from behind this tree because it's that far away. Trying to see it. Yeah, look, it's gone. Gone behind the tree. There it is, right where my mouse pointer is. You're seeing plasma come through the tree. That's because it's got highly charged electricity around it. There it is again. There it is again. Behind the tree. This tree is 260 yards away, folks. For anyone who's never tried, who's completely on the fence with this, go on Google Map on your phone, turn your location on, and then pin a location outside your window that is 260 yards away. Okay, your phone will tell you how far away that is. So just keep pinning until you find a spot 260 yards away. Try and film bugs. Promise you, like you'll see a tree line like this, you won't be able to make out the leaves if you fully zoom in, depending on what camera you've got. And if you're like me and you're in this instance where you can see there's trees, but you can't actually make out the individual leaves, you've got zero hope of filming a bug that's not even bigger than the leaf. You know, zero hope. So that's what I'm saying. Like any objects that come from behind this tree line and behind this house, zero hope of them being bugs. They'll either be birds, planes, or UAP. Object comes in, and then as that happens, we have one come down the screen here. There it is. Look at that. Clear as you like. So this is the same object as the one that zips past behind that tree. It's closer to the camera. And when I say closer, it's only probably 50 yards, 100 yards away from the other object. But it's not. It's still a good 200 yards away from me. You know. So this is where we're at. Probably just in front of this building. Look at this clear hockey puck, surrounded by plasma. Dives in front of the bush here, becomes really hard to see, and then it's gone. You don't see it. And it just so happens these things never travel alone, you know? Crisscross, boom, boom. Whoa, I didn't even notice that one before. Let's check that one out. Could be the same object that just doubles back on itself and passes back past the camera. Look at that. Clear as you like. Clear as you like. Check that out. And you've got to ask yourself now, you're probably thinking, well, why is that not as fast as the other one? It is. It's just traveling towards us a little bit and at an angle, so we're seeing more of it. But it's still traveling really fast. And look, same signs, hockey puck, plasma, white jets. And, you know, we're seeing smaller frames now, like movement frame by frame, because it's becoming sort of towards me a little bit. And that's where we're getting really cool movement at. Look at that. Lovely puck. There you go. Now all of a sudden it's got wings, right? This is the mimicry. This is what it does. The way it just comes in, phenomenal. Look at this thing. It's always like got bunny rabbit ears when they come in. Crazy. Oh, just doesn't quite go behind there to give us the point of reference. I can tell you now it's way behind this house because look how small it is. But it doesn't quite give us the point of reference. Just misses the chimney there, but you can see it goes behind the frame. Just going back into it. Insane movement. I'm just gonna play that back and slow it down. See how I know it looks like wings, but folks, that's it. These are the hockey pucks that we're dealing with, just at a different angle. We're capturing, like I say, all these close-ups, all these crazy images, and it's all day long. Sometimes it just goes really quiet. It can be cold, hot, it doesn't matter. If it's busy, it's busy. The way it's working. So we're going to leave that live feed there just a moment. I'm going to come on to this one. So this is the crazy capture from yesterday. Okay, UFO hunt live, Wiltshire, England, Saturday the 5th of April. And to be honest, it was a relatively quiet day. It was nowhere near like it was today, busy with just hockey pucks all the time. They were consistent, but like not every 20 seconds. It was like every couple of minutes. I'm not complaining. We get hockey pucks all day long, all right? But yesterday was a bit quieter than it was today, but yesterday produced the goods. Check this out, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to show you what real seed fluff looks like in a minute. For anyone that's wondering, the bit of smoke that you see, I'm just having a cigarette out the window whilst because the live stream's going on for 4.5 hours, right? So it's a long old day. But you can see hockey puck comes through, then this thing comes past. I'll just play it back. There's our hockey puck, clear as you like. Look at this, like a shoe, and just disappears, right? Because it's gone behind the tree, completely gone. Can I prove it? Not really. I think it's here. Just see like the filling of black here. UAP goes up, boom, it's heading up, really faint, and then boom. And look, for anyone that's like, this is a joke. Telling you, look, at best it might be like a duck's feather or something, or like just a really soft. It's not seed fluff. It's not dandelion fluff. Too thick. And furthermore, makes a hard left. Look. Now, if you think the wind's blowing, it's barely moving. If you look at the trees, we've got a small breeze, right? And a small breeze could take fluff all over the place. But would it make a hard left like that? That's a hard left. And I'm sorry, but if this stuff was flying in the air, it would be going round in a circle if it was blown. Even if it was blown erratically, it wouldn't make a hard left like that. And it's changed from a white to a pink. See that? And then as it gets up here, you can see there's an object inside. There's a defined line right through the middle of it here. This looks like just a saucer or something. Maybe that saucer that we had coming over behind this bush. And I can't enhance it because it would just make it look like a big white ball. Like there's nothing for me to go on. Even here. Ducks, but it just looks like fluff, right? Making a hard left. Do you think that's possible? That's my question to you guys. I think let me know in the comments. But look, and like I say, the hockey puck just shows up, and a few others around the time, like all over the place when this thing comes into view. So not alone. I just think we just got lucky, And this is a moment where, like, we've seen these objects with other UAP in the sky. This is like one of them, close up. And in my opinion, there's a saucer in there. See how fast that is, guys. It's just too fast. There's a hockey puck. And this thing moves just as quickly, in my opinion. It just makes a hard left. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. For me, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I've been filming for days, weeks, and I've not seen any kind of seed fluff out there. Not really. Nothing like this. It's hard to fathom, right? Hard to fathom. But honestly, my opinion, based on everything I've seen, this is some kind of saucer. And it's just hiding itself extremely well. Whilst the other pucks are mimicking birds and bugs, this thing's mimicking seed fluff or some kind of, some kind of fluff like a dandelion seed or something. I don't know, but it's doing it really well. And I'll just play you the real time speed. Seriously quick. Seriously quick. The hockey puck's there with it, going the same speed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, folks, and we're going to do the enhancements, see where we go with this. And folks, I sent it obviously to Robert Custodian file, and this is what he sent me. So take a look. It looks amazing. The interpolation, you can see the exact movement of this thing, and you can see how it come in from the left all the way over to the right above this roof line, and it just does a hard left and up, and it just all happens so fast, For anyone who's a skeptic, it will be easy to pass this off as seed fluff that's just shining up in the bright light, and it's turning pink in that. You get it, but be realistic. Be realistic. If anyone lives near a seed fluff tree, get your phone out and record. I guarantee you won't find anything like this. Guarantee it. You'll see the difference. And some would say, well, it must be just a chicken feather or something. Well, it's the only chicken feather or something I've seen in I don't know, 30 hours of live stream, maybe 25 hours. So yeah, let me know your thoughts again, and let's get on to those enhancements. Done. Right. So there we have it. Look, this was the one dropping down behind the building here, as the other one come from left to right, and look at that, just clear as you like, hockey puck. The AI's done the best it can. It's from a long way away, so there it is, just dropping down before it reaches the bottom there. Could be a little someone inside there, you don't know, but I think some of these are piloted, and again, we've got evidence of that, so got to look at it seriously, take it seriously. Look at that. That was that one Jody that we just saw on up spur of the moment. Beautiful. Clear as you like. Always got this thing coming off it. Fat end, skinny end. Right over the top of the building there. There it is again. Clear as you like. And again, these aren't wings. If you think this is a bug at this distance with wings, you are sadly mistaken. And anything that comes even remotely close to the camera look massive. That's what I'm saying. Think practically. If you don't believe me, pull your camera out and record the skies. You don't have to tell me whether you've caught anything or not. You're more than welcome to email me and just ask the question, send the footage in. I'll tell you yes or no. If it's any good, it makes the channel. And if you capture something even more compelling than the hockey pucks, just like that white object, then you're in there. You're in a good spot. Keep filming the same skies. Don't be afraid to zoom in, but always go landscape. 20 to 30% zoom. If you're in a popular area like I am, I'm just going all in. So that's all I've got time for today, folks. As always, support the channel, support the public's evidence, support mine as well. It's genuine. It's live feed, mobile phone, 260 yards. I can't fake any of that stuff. There's just no way. So support me, get this out there, and encourage people to film the skies. And if any doubters out there want to question me, get your cameras out. I challenge you. And with that said, thank you, take care, all the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.